Yay! All right. Hi, Cindy. Thanks for
Hi,
joining me on this
Joe.
call.
You're
Nice to see
welcome.
you.
Always good
Um,
to see you.
would you mind just getting us started with telling us a little bit about who you are and what you do in the world?
Sure. So my name is Cindy. I'm currently what's called I'm a consultant for a very large healthcare organization in Southern California. I've worked for them for the past 8 years, with my last role being for the past 3 years as as a consultant. So I've progressed in the healthcare industry from a project manager to a consultant.
And why did you start working with me? Do you remember what place you were in?
Yeah, you mean like what?
What were you experiencing that
Mhm.
made you feel like, yeah, I want to do this. This is going to
Oh,
be good
sure.
for me.
Yeah, so at that time, I have always struggled with um, lack of confidence in the workplace, public speaking, imposter syndrome, just feeling very insecure in the workplace, that I just didn't quite measure up. So when I think a friend had invited me. I was part of another group on Facebook, and a member of that group told me about the
The Create
series of
More Confidence
Facebook,
workshop that
Create
I
More
did.
Confidence Facebook series, and so I joined it, and I think it was for 3 days, and by the time it was over, I was almost convinced I wanted to do it. Mhm.
You know what I remember so endearingly about meeting you is that you really were lined up with all of the teaching, all the curriculum, everything
Mhm.
that I was offering in this leadership academy that you joined was
Mhm.
what you wanted, and you were so nervous. Do you remember?
Oh yeah,
You were so
yeah.
nervous.
You mean
Do
to
you,
jump right in to sign up?
yeah.
Oh yeah. I was very nervous. I have a very hard time in investing in myself. At the time um, felt very guilty. I didn't feel like, oh, should I invest? Should I take this chance and invest in myself? What if it doesn't work out? A lot of what ifs. And so I was very nervous about it. Very nervous. I
Yeah.
wanted to do it. I wanted to sign up right away, but I just had a really hard time. Yeah.
And it doesn't surprise me at all because we're talking about imposter syndrome
Mhm.
or feeling insecure, then that activates that inner saboteur that says, why would you risk it? What if it doesn't work for you? What
Right.
if, everyone else gets the result and you don't?
Right.
It's really closely aligned when we ask ourselves, will you put money into your personal development? That kind of does the eek,
Yeah.
and so it doesn't surprise me at all, but what I remember so fondly is what happened after we hung up from the call. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Where I sent you the email.
Yeah, well, we left the call and you said, "I'm just gonna have to think about it," and I didn't
Yeah.
know if I'd ever really hear from you again.
Yeah.
Like, I really felt aligned with everything you were saying. I thought, "Oh, she's gonna be so great to have in this course," and then I knew that you were feeling a lot of energy around not feeling comfortable.
Yeah, there was a lot of energy, and I just needed that time to not feel like I didn't take enough time to really consider, like, am I ready for this? Do I want to invest in myself? It was, for me, it was a big investment in myself. And I just needed to be able to, I wanted to be able to disconnect, think about it, and really be 100% sure. Um, and I almost immediately, I know we disconnected, we hung up, and it was like, okay, at first I wanted to seek reassurance, whether it was from my husband, or, like, oh yeah, do this. But I knew I just needed that time to think about it. And once I made that decision, I just knew that I was going to make it the right decision. And it's been great.
I loved you said, I can't remember exactly what your quote was, but you're like, I did it. Like you just jumped. Like we were gonna have a follow-up call, and then you just got the payment link and you just paid.
I
And
just
you said, I
paid.
did it. And I
Yeah.
think you said something like, I've decided it's just gonna be the best money I've ever spent.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, you go, girl. That is so powerful. I love that spirit of like, I'm just gonna go and get. If I go and do this thing, I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna get the lessons, I'm gonna use the voice text app that you have used so effectively, and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the help, I'm gonna get the coaching, I'm gonna do the work. I was like, yes, way to
Yeah.
go, Cindy.
Yeah. No, it's yeah, exactly right. I just knew, I mean, it's just like with any investment, even when I going through college, you're going to get whatever you put into it. That's the bottom line. So, um, yeah.
Do you want to talk a little bit about how you have really like squeezed that orange and gotten the juice out? You know,
Mhm.
you have used the voice app quite effectively to be able to
Yeah.
stay in touch with me, get feedback from me, ask questions,
Yeah.
let me
The
know if things are going. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, the Voxer has been probably the best benefit of the program, I would have to say. And I know I've told you this, it's like having a coach in my pocket.
Mhm.
I've been able to reach out to you when, before presentations, after presentations, when I'm like, you know, kind of like in that what is it, flagellating
Mhm.
um, mode where I'm just like, oh my gosh, that went awful and da 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 da. And you kind of have been that voice of reason for me professionally. So where I even now, it's like I know I can stop myself now. I'm aware of it. And so the Voxer has been great. The weekly calls are great also. And I've never felt that pressure or where it's felt like, oh, okay, Sunday I have to do this. It's always something I look forward to. And I know that if I have to miss a Sunday, it's not where I'm going to be behind and I'm going to be stressed out. This program has never made me feel stressed out. And
It's
that
really
I think
good.
is very important because it's when I think when other women are considering joining this program, it's not going to be like, oh, how can I possibly fit this into my busy day? It's definitely nothing like that. It's self-paced. The modules are um, packaged well and very um, the time that it requires is not something that's going to make you feel high
Mhm.
pressured at all.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, really well said. That's
Mhm.
good. I'm glad you think so.
Yeah,
What
definitely.
can you do now? You haven't even finished the program. You're,
Right.
almost at the end, maybe 80% complete. What
Mhm,
can you do
mhm.
now, or what is different for you now than when you started?
Um, well, lots of things. First and foremost, I remember when I first started, I did my list of my victory statements, and that has been so powerful. And that has helped me a lot. My confidence is so much better, so much better. I mean, it's almost mind blowing. And I notice it a lot when it comes to my presentations. I still get nervous, but now I realize that that's just part of caring and wanting to do a good job. And I'm okay with that. I don't
Mhm.
feel like I'm trying to get necessarily rid of my nervousness. I'm able to use that to benefit me. Um,
Really good.
yeah. So I mean, I definitely am going to be there's a lot of other I think skills that I'll be working on, and I know that we're not done with the program, so we're going to be working on more public speaking skills. But the confidence has been just so much more improved.
Yay! I'm so
Yeah,
happy for you.
I know
It's been
it's
so great to have you. I'm so glad you took the chance on you,
I am too.
and it's been lovely. I think you've had a really nice cohort too, the women that you've
Oh,
shared
I
this
love them.
time. Yeah.
I know that um, not someone had to leave in the beginning or for personal reasons, but the other gals, I mean, I just love looking, seeing them on Sunday, and they're just great. It's like it just fits in so perfectly.
So good.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yay.
Cindy. taking the time. Is there anything else?
Nope. No,
Good.
it's been wonderful. I encourage anyone who's kind of on the fence to just take a chance. Just take a chance and make it the right investment for you because again, like I said, you're going to get what you put into it. That's it with anything in life.
Really good. Thanks for your time.
You are
And
welcome.
we'll see you on a Sunday call real soon.
Yes.
All right.
Bye.
Bye for now.